Hello and welcome to MetalVice in 666. I'm your host, Brian, joining your other host,
Karen.
And for this episode, we are going to go over our 2026 bingo cards. I saw this at the end of 2024 on like Instagram or something where this person was saying they don't do New Year's resolutions anymore. They do bingo cards. And I love the concept. So we each created one for 2025 for our like MetalVice, our music related goals for the year. Mm-hmm. I made bingo cards out of it. We did an episode where we talked about that at the beginning of 2025, and last week we did an episode, or the last episode, depending on how you're watching this, we talked about our recap of how we did, and we didn't get a single bingo. You did a little better on your card than I did on mine.
I don't think so. I think
you had one more square,
well,
so
that's not that much
better.
Yeah. And we fudged a couple.
We did, yeah. I fudged a lot more, I feel like, also than you did. But in any case, it was a fun idea. I enjoyed doing it. I didn't focus on it as much throughout the year. But, you know, it's something I wanted to work on. So we're going to run it back again this year for 2026. And so in this episode, we're going to go over our cards and what we put together. A lot of what is on this card is the same one that was on last year's card, for me anyway, and I think for you as well. We basically just replaced the ones we completed with...
new goals.
Yeah, new goals. But I did keep a lot of the same ones on there. So I'm just going to run through my card real quick, and then you can run through yours afterwards. And yeah, we'll see how we do. So starting at the top, and I'm just going to go from the very top in the B column across and then go down to the next and straight across. Or should I do all the B, then the I?
Do all the B, I, and
that's a better idea. Yeah, we'll do that. So starting at the top with the B, I have cleanup server. So when we record these episodes, we have the video, we have the audio, we have all the, like DaVinci Resolve is what we edited in. We have all those projects saved on the server. And a lot of the past episodes, we have the completed videos where DaVinci would render the video and then we'd post it online, saved on the server. I want to kind of clean those up because we don't need those files. We have the project. We can regenerate those if we need to. But that just takes up space on our server where we store these things. And it's expensive to buy a new server and try to use as much space as we can, basically. So one goal is to kind of clean up the server and reorganize some things there. Next one. Same one I had last year, complete 6 vlogs. I still want to get those done. So I'm getting into a good rhythm. I just need to actually spend the time doing it. So see a Christmas concert. That's a new one. We didn't see any Christmas shows this year, either like the Nutcracker or anything. So typically we try to do that. We didn't do it this year. So, you know, I want to see a Christmas themed concert. And there's even metal themed Christmas shows out there that we could go to. So I would like to see one of those. Right, a short blurb about each metal subgenre. Did not do that. It was on there last year. Still something I want to do. Basically summarizing what that subgenre is.
So where are you going to put that blurb?
I'm just going to write it up in a shared document we have and figure out what to do with it. It's more or less for me, so I can deep dive into each subgenre. Because I am really bad at genres, and in particular of like, it sounds metal, I get this element, I get this element, and then we look it up and it's like, oh wait, there's no fucking thrash in that at all. But it's like, but there is thrashy elements to it. So I don't know. That's what
I got it. I got it.
Next one, same thing was on there last year, and it's just basically spend more money, but finish the hi-fi system, basically our record player and CD, and get some speakers. I'm very motivated to do that, so I think I'll get that one done this year. In Chicago, there's a few jazz clubs or jazz places you can go and listen to live jazz. One not too far from us. I would like to go there sometime this year, possibly here, in the colder months where we can just go out for a date night type thing. So that's a goal.
I don't really want to go on a date.
You also don't want to go to the jazz thing. I think you really don't want to go there more than anything.
No.
Anywho,
that was a joke.
It was the first one in the I column also. So keep going down. Basically see 2 concerts or 2 shows at 2 different street fairs. We did one last year with Raviv. Saw a couple shows there, but it was only that one sort of street fair. Basically go out and explore Chicago, go to the street festivals and whatnot. Same thing that was on last year's as well. I'll listen to one album from each metal subgenre, at least one album. I started doing that and then I kind of gave up, mid-February and went back into my old routine of listening to the same old. Yeah. Learn to play a song on the bass. I have the same thing for guitar, but basically it's just like learn a riff, learn a song, how to play it on, the bass and then on the guitar. So same that was on there last year. Going to try to do it again this year. A new one for me is don't see a show at the House of Blues.
Yep. Fuck House of Blues.
We hate that fucking venue. It's going to be tough. There's a lot of good shows that have already been announced at the House of Blues, and we're already like fuck, where else could we go to see this? Where
Yeah.
could we travel to possibly for like a quick weekend trip or something like that? But it might be hard, but the goal is to avoid the House of Blues because I hate that venue so much. It's also a Live Nation venue, so fuck Live Nation. So I don't know. It might be tough. Might not get that one. We'll see. Average 2 beers per show starts off the end column. I was at like 2.46 this year, so really not that bad, I thought. But I think that's a good goal. Even if I got that, I probably would have kept it because it saves money, it's healthier, and it saves money, especially at like the House of Blues where $20 a fucking beer. Like
almost every venue is that high now.
Some Salt Shed's like 10-15, so it's not that bad there.
I know there's some
cheaper ones out there. But also like $20 a beer. Like, nah, you know what? I don't need to buy a beer tonight. I can just enjoy the music. But we'll see. I'm gonna try to keep that there.
How about catch up on Instagram?
Stay caught up on Instagram posts. I am not very good at this right now. I think the next show I need to post is the Black Keys show we saw, which was
September?
like August, September. Yeah, September. So I'm a few months behind. I'm going to try to get that caught up here in the next few weeks, maybe doing 2 or 3 posts a day. And then in 2026, I want to stay caught up within, 4 to 5 days at most.
You should do it like the next day.
That's the hope. The hope is definitely do like the next day post of, the concert we saw the night before.
We both have lacked on Instagram, and maybe we just need to put that into our routine again.
The next one's the free space. I already have that, so let me go ahead and mark it. The next one, same as last year, I'm going to get 2 posters framed. This might be aggressive with, what we're doing and other things in life. The budget mostly. But I still think it's a goal. I want to get stuff framed. I want to get stuff hung up on the walls. So it's just more, save some money here and there. And, not buying beers at shows could then go into the poster fund. But yeah, that's on the list. Add a unique thumbnail to all past YouTube videos and current YouTube videos. We just need to get better at adding thumbnails, like proper thumbnails that we make to throw up there. Normally it's either the generated thumbnail or it's our standard just like logo thumbnail for the main episodes. But want to get better at adding photos up there for sure. Or thumbnails, not photos. Starting off the G column is that learn to play guitar, as I said. The next one down is buy 66 new LPs or CDs, basically physical media from bands at shows or even going to record stores, wherever it is. Just buy more physical media and try to get away from streaming a little bit. Yeah.
And also, we have way too many shirts, so we figured we normally buy a tour shirt, so it's like, okay, maybe we buy some physical media from the band instead of a tour shirt.
Especially like we have 12 Lamb of God shirts, or 300 Lamb. We have a fuck ton of Lamb of God shirts.
As I'm wearing Lamb of God right now.
I think the last episode I wore a Lamb of God. So like
all I wear is Lamb of God because I feel like it's like I have 10 Lamb of God to every one of every other band.
Yeah. So, buy more physical media for basically those 2 reasons. Moving down the list, I have, same as last year, read 3 music-related books. The Mark Morton books on my list to do. Randy's got his new book out. I think Gary Holt's got a book. Yeah, there's a bunch of books out there.
We need to get the new Ozzy book.
Yeah. So read those books is what I wanted to do. Yeah. We did 1 book last year, which was the Corey Taylor book. We're re-listening to it again so we can do an episode on it for a book club. Yeah, that's
not music related, but Corey Taylor wrote it.
Exactly. We'll talk about that during that episode, but I would count that as music related.
Oh, okay.
Because it is Corey Taylor. So, okay. Anywho, moving along. Same as last year, catch up on all Karen's picks. Basically, listen to the albums you'd bought.
We did like 2 last year.
We did a handful more.
Did we do a handful?
Yeah. The stack is much lower.
It's over on the other shelf.
Oh, it's over there. Yeah. No, it's somewhere. We've got your stack of Karen picks somewhere. Basically, listen to them, do episodes on them. We just need to get better at that. Yeah. So that's on the list. This was on there last year too. I wanted to do this for 2 years. I've just been lazy because I can't even keep up with the Instagram posts. But basically, take those photos that we would do for Instagram and do like a collage video that we could post on here for like every concert we went to in order, basically.
Yeah, just as a memory for us.
Like a year recap type thing. Yeah. And we'll post it because it'd be kind of cool for us to watch, and if other people enjoy it, cool. But yeah, that's it. Okay, that wraps up the G column. The O column's the last one for me because that's how you spell bingo. But starting with O, we have go to all the shows we bought tickets to. Every year we've been tracking tickets. There's been at least one show we bought a ticket to, and for whatever reason, life happens, financial reasons for travel or whatnot, whatever it is, we haven't gone to every show we bought a ticket to.
We buy 2 tickets to a show the same night.
We've done that. Yeah. So, get better as when we buy a ticket to a show, we go to that show.
Yeah.
I think there were 4 shows this last year we couldn't make.
I know that there was 2 of them that we couldn't make because they were in Milwaukee and we just couldn't make it up to Milwaukee for those shows. So, yeah.
So for whatever reason, just get better at that. I was really cool when we got to mid-July or August where it was like, holy shit, we've been to every single show we bought a ticket to so far. It's going to be awesome. And then, life shit happened and boom. But that's a goal for me for sure. See a free show at a park here in Chicago. There's park shows all the time at Millennium Park. There's a whole park concert series. I would like to go to one of those. It was on the list last year. We didn't do it, but yeah, that's the goal. Clean up our YouTube playlists. Again, just doing some housekeeping work. Again, kind of in the same vein as clean up the server, but more or less go into all of our videos on YouTube and sort of clean up, make playlists for things and get things organized a little better there. Next one, along with buying physical media, I would really like to ditch Spotify. I kind of sort of really, really, really want to get away from that, but I want to make sure I have a suitable alternative that I am happy with. And there's a bunch of streaming services out there just going to require a little bit of homework to get that done. And we'll see how quickly this gets done, but I'm thinking maybe this winter we can probably work to get rid of this. But I don't know, we'll see.
Next winter?
This winter.
I don't think we have enough physical media to do that.
Well, or we purchase another streaming type service. Yeah. So there's options out there. We'll end up talking about this as we investigate this more and we finally pick a solution. But a goal for this year, definitely get rid of Spotify. And the final one for me in my O column, again with the housekeeping thing, is get Word docs for each 666. So for all of our main episodes, I write up a Word doc that has the title of the episode, the description of the episode, the tags, sort of when that was published, the episode number, and so on. And I only do that for the main episodes. I don't do it for I also do it for the vlogs, but I don't do it for the 666s. So if for whatever reason our YouTube account gets shut down or crashes or something, or for whatever reason we lose all those little write-ups we did, we'd have to go back and rewrite up all that stuff. Where the other ones, we have the Google Docs, we can just cut and paste. So a goal, housekeeping, basically go back and copy all that shit from the descriptions and shit from YouTube. YouTube. What was I thinking? From YouTube into Google Docs and have them saved. So some housekeeping stuff there. So that wraps up my bingo card for 2026. Karen, why don't you start with your bingo card?
Yeah. So starting in the B column, kind of back to what we were talking about, getting more into working with Instagram a little bit more. Post 150 shorts in 2026. So that's 3 a week.
That's doable, I guess. It's aggressive.
I think it is doable with my new thought process.
Of how you want to do it.
How I want to do it. So along that same line is post concert recap shorts for every show. We've talked about that. You and I have talked about that. Just kind of the bands that were playing, maybe a photo or a video of it, and then the set list into a short or a short and reel. Are they the same thing? Reels and shorts?
I don't know.
I think I'm saying shorts, but reels.
I know what you're talking about. You mean both, but yeah.
I had read 3 music related books. I think that was
same I had. Yeah.
Same from last year. I changed this one to practice guitar regularly. I think before I was learn something on the guitar.
Yeah.
Just pick it up and play with it.
I think that's the main thing both of us need to do is we have the instruments. We've had them for a few years. And a while there, we were picking it up every night for 20 minutes or so.
Yeah. It's
for
just
about
needing to do it.
3 or 4 weeks. And then we sort of just stopped, got back into life routines and whatnot. Yeah. So yeah, I like that one.
And then the final one in B is listen to and record all of the Karen's picks or my records. Same as what you had. Yep. I think that was from last year too. So in the I column, this is from last year because we didn't do it ever, was go to Monday night music night at a coffee shop nearby.
Do they still do that?
I don't know if they do or not. If they don't, we can kind of change that
one to something.
Yeah, because I know that they do music over by the lake and stuff like that, so we can kind of change it.
Yeah, because I know in 2024, I know the coffee shop you're talking about, they did do music there every Monday night. And we didn't go last year.
No.
First off.
No.
to that coffee shop. We went like
we
once.
went once and they were closed.
Yeah, we went a couple times. And so I don't remember seeing any ads, but that was also late in the summer, so they may have been done with it. We just need to go to that coffee shop more and check it out.
We need to explore Chicago more, explore our neighborhood more.
Yeah, like we used to. Yep.
Yeah. Start my battle vest. Well, I put vest, but it's going to be a jacket.
Jacket, yeah.
I should change that to jacket, but then free Millennium Park music. I think you had that as well.
Something similar, yeah.
I put Millennium Park, but just park
same
music.
concept, yeah.
See a show at the Sphere. We have high hopes.
That Metallica will announce here real soon for next fall.
Yeah, so maybe that'll happen. I had kind of along the lines of the planning for your 2025 bingo card, but purchase tickets for a Europe show in 2027.
So yeah, that Sweden trip we were planning for sometime in 2027. Yep. We're waiting for, right now we're just sort of waiting for shows to be announced in the cities that we want to go to.
Yeah. And before we went to Spain, we wanted to go to Europe so bad for so many years. And so when Metallica announced their 2-year tour, we just purchased Spain tickets. And then it's
the
like
Madrid stop, Yeah,
and then it's like, now we're going. So in my mind, once we purchase the tickets, we're going.
Exactly.
So
because now you have something that why you're going. You have a reason to go type thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a reason before, but now you have like, we spent money, now we have to make this work.
Yeah.
And that's the big thing. It's like, you have these goals and you just don't force yourself to do them. So having something that will force us to do it, I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
Hopefully somebody announces that we want to see, basically.
Yeah, hopefully. This is from last year. Read all the 2024 Decibel magazines.
Yeah, so that's starting your N column.
Starting in N. Yeah, maybe I should change that, but
just read all the Decibel magazines.
just all of them. I have Go to Music in the Park. So this must be different. This must be Millennium Park music, and then this is Music in the Park.
Yeah.
So I think that's the series that you're talking about. Like the old Chicago House does it and stuff like that. So, free. I got one. I get 150 subscribers on YouTube. I know you had a subscriber goal of 100 last year. I think we could add 40 more.
Yeah, I didn't put any on this year's, but yeah, all right, cool.
I had that at 200 earlier, and then I changed it.
You changed it down? You lowered it a bit?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, this is from last year, and I didn't do it this year, so I had to re-add it. But join a mosh pit on Headbanger Boat. So we'll see if I do it. Oh, I put this. See a show in West Chicago. So there's a little venue.
West Chicago Social Club, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So there's a little venue, and whenever anybody announces there, it says Chicago, but it's actually in West Chicago. It's West Chicago Social Club. And for us to get there, it's like an hour and a half on the metro, or an hour and a half drive and an hour on the metro or something. So we've been saying that we wanted to go for a while. I put it on here. Maybe somebody will announce, and it'll be like a weekend or something where we can go.
Yeah.
But
that's the other thing. You want it to be a weekend, not like a school night. Otherwise, we'd have to leave early to catch the metro if we took the metro out or something.
Yeah, we'll have to work it around the metro schedule, or I don't want to drive out there, but we'll see. Go to the Blues Place, or go to a Blues Place that was on there from last year. Just left it.
Again, another one that would fit into like my jazz one, but go to a blues place. Like especially in these colder nights where it's it's cool to get out of the house for a little bit, but then you're just for some reason I just feel like that's a good February, March thing to do.
Yeah.
So.
When they're close by and you can just go listen to some music. So this goes back to the Instagram thing, is record 52 record collection shorts. So 1 week.
1 a week average.
I mean, we could do more than that, but we had tried to do a few record collection episodes on YouTube. They're just clunky and hard because it's like we're reaching and talking and stuff. So I figured if we sit down, talk about one record
for like a minute or so.
For a minute, we can do that.
Yeah.
We can do that pretty well. Go to bar music on Thursdays 3 times. That was from last year too. I think we went twice last year, if I remember.
We did go twice, yeah.
Yep. So we almost made it last year. Also from last year, see a Sound Growler show. We had went there a few years past, and this year we just didn't make it.
We've been out there quite a bit. We just haven't seen a show there.
Yep. I purchased 25 new records. I think you had on your list 66
CDs or CDs. Yeah.
I figured this was one every other week. We could maybe afford that.
Yeah.
Maybe. Don't see a show at House of Blues.
Yep, same.
I added that to my list. This is from last year. Learn how to post the podcast and YouTube and everything that you do from all these episodes. I didn't learn that last year. Go to 2 street fests and listen to the music. You had that on yours as well. And then we didn't do this at all last year, but one of my favorite things is to go sit by the lake and just listen to music. We normally walk over there with our little speaker. We keep it low. We don't blast it for everybody. We just sit on a blanket and
have a few drinks, have some snacks.
Some Diet Pepsi. And listen to some music.
Yeah.
And we didn't do that at all last year.
We did not. It's been a couple of years. It's been a while since we've done that.
Yeah. So I like to do it, especially on like Labor Day or Memorial Day when people are taking their big boats out. And like, we talk about boats and act like we can afford one, which we cannot. But, you know.
It's fun to watch.
Yeah. But anyways, that's my bingo card.
Yeah. So that's it.
Let's try it better this year.
Yeah. I think there's a lot on there that I think we can do. Just like last year. A lot of the stuff that's on there from last year, you know, they're definitely reasonable. It's just you have to do the work and whatnot. So I don't know. That's our goals for 2026 from like a MetalVice music perspective. I think a lot of them are super attainable. We just need to, like I said, actually do it. But can't wait to see what 2026 brings.
Bye.